They say life is a journey, but no one ever tells you how rough the road really is. No one prepares you for the nights you cry yourself to sleep, the days you walk around with a heavy heart pretending everything is okay. But what if I told you that the pain you're feeling right now is not a sign of weakness? It's the birthplace of your power. There was once a young man who had dreams bigger than his reality. He came from a broken home, barely made it through school, and lived in a neighborhood where hope was more of a myth than a feeling. Every day felt like a war, against poverty, against negativity, against the voice in his head that said, "You'll never make it." He didn't have a father figure. His mother worked 2 jobs, and he spent most evenings watching the ceiling, wondering if he'd ever escape the cage life had built around him. But one day, something shifted. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't a miracle. It was a simple decision. He looked in the mirror, eyes tired, spirit bruised, and said, "I can't live like this anymore." That moment, just a whisper of defiance, was enough to light a fire. He didn't suddenly become rich. He didn't have overnight success, but he started running every morning at 5 a.m. He started reading every night before bed. He saved every dollar he could. He turned off distractions. He said goodbye to people who doubted him. And every day, he carved a way out of his struggle with his own hands. That young man became a successful entrepreneur. Not because life made it easy for him, but because he learned that struggle wasn't his enemy. It was his greatest teacher. Now listen carefully, because this isn't just his story. It could be yours. The truth is, everyone has their own version of rock bottom. For some, it's financial crisis. For others, it's heartbreak, rejection, loneliness, or the constant fear of not being enough. But here's what separates those who rise from those who stay stuck. The ones who rise refuse to let their pain define them. They use it. They fuel their fight with it. Think of every strong person you admire. Behind their confidence is a past they had to fight through. Behind their success are years of failure. Behind their smiles are moments they thought about giving up. No one escapes pain. No one lives without moments of doubt. But the difference is what they chose to do with it. Pain is powerful. It has the ability to break you or to build you. It can be your prison or it can be your platform. And you are the one who gets to choose. Maybe right now you're feeling stuck. Maybe you feel invisible. Maybe you're tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of believing in a dream that keeps slipping through your fingers. I see you. But I want you to understand something important. Strength isn't born when things are easy. It's born in the fire, in the chaos, in the silence when no one claps for you, in the times you keep showing up when nothing is working. That's real strength. That's the kind of strength that can't be taught. It has to be lived. Life will test you. It will knock you down. You will fail. You will lose people. You will question your worth. But those aren't the moments that define you. The moments that define you are the ones where you decide to rise anyway. Do you know what's stronger than pain? Purpose. When you decide that your pain will not go to waste, when you make it your mission to grow from it, to help others through it, to let it sharpen your character, then your pain becomes your power, and that power becomes unshakable. Don't wait for the perfect conditions to move forward. They don't exist. Move forward in the storm. Move forward while your heart is still healing. Move forward while you're still afraid. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the presence of it. And faith is believing in a future you can't yet see, but are willing to fight for anyway. I'm not here to tell you that the path ahead will be easy. I'm here to tell you that it's worth it. Every tear, every setback, every lonely night, it's building something inside you. Grit, resilience, empathy, character. These are the things that comfort can never teach you. You might feel like your story is too messy, too painful, too complicated to be redeemed. But the truth is, your story is not over yet. Every champion was once a contender who refused to quit. Every success story started with a chapter full of doubt. The pain you carry is the very thing that will set you apart, if you allow it to transform you instead of destroy you. So, don't hide your scars. They are proof that you fought and survived. Don't silence your story. Someone out there is waiting to hear that they're not alone. You can be the light for someone still sitting in darkness. But first, you have to believe in your own strength. Let today be the turning point. Not because everything magically changes, but because you do. Decide that this pain will not be wasted. Decide that no matter what, you will not stop growing, learning, building, becoming. You don't need anyone's permission to rise. You don't need a perfect past or a perfect plan. You need fire. You need grit. You need to remember who you are and who you're capable of becoming. The world needs your story, not the perfect version of it, but the real one. The one where you struggled, where you fell, where you almost gave up, but didn't. That's the story that inspires. That's the story that gives others the courage to fight their own battles. You are stronger than you think. You've already survived your hardest days. You've already walked through storms and made it to the other side. And if you're still breathing, that means your purpose is still alive. So rise up. Don't run from your pain, run with it. Let it push you, sharpen you, strengthen you. Let it remind you that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the author of your future. And your story isn't finished yet.